Golden Age of Hollywood. It was a time of rapid growth in the film industry in the United States, experimentation and change in the industry that brought international prestige to the Dream Factory and its stars. They are still admired today. Greta Garbo. Of all the stars, she was the easiest to photograph. She didn't have a bad side. There were no bad angles. She signed a contract with the Hollywood studio Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer in 1925. The aspiring actress came to the USA from Sweden. Probably, the pseudonym with which she entered the history of world cinema was invented by Moritz Stiller. Greta Garbo starred in his film The Saga of Gösta Berling. In Hollywood, she became a silent film star. Success did not turn away from her with the advent of sound in films. The audience liked her hoarse voice. She played Anna Karenina in the 1927 film, Love, based on the novel by Leo Tolstoy, and the famous spy Mata Hari in the 1931 film of the same name. In one of the biographies of Greta Garbo, writes The Guardian, it is alleged that the actress herself was close to the world of secret agents. She allegedly helped smuggle out the Danish physicist Niels Bohr during World War II. Although, as the Guardian article noted, it was most likely the work of double agent Juan Pujol Garcia, who used Garbo as his code name. Her last film was the 1941 rom-com The Two-Faced Woman. Marlene Dietrich. Maria Magdalene Dietrich was born in Berlin. The girl came up with her pseudonym at the age of 11. Her acting talent was spotted by director Joseph von Sternberg. She played a cabaret star in the 1930 film The Blue Angel, based on Heinrich Mann's novel Master News. Blonde Venus, Shanghai Express, several more of Sternberg's films with Dietrich's participation. She also starred with Alfred Hitchcock, Ernst Lubitsch, Fritz Lang, Orson Welles and others. She knew Erich Maria Remarque and Ernest Hemingway, and admired the prose of Konstantin Postovsky. Marlene Dietrich is not only a Hollywood star, but also a legend in the fashion world. Under the influence of Sternberg, she lost weight, lightened her hair, and thin penciled eyebrows became her calling card. She appeared in public in a dress with a fur cape and trouser suits. I dress for the image, not for myself, the public, fashion, men. Image? It's a combination of all the roles I've played on screen, the actress said in a 1960 interview with The Observer. Marilyn Monroe. Monroe attracted attention outside of Hollywood in life. She differed from the banal image of a sex bomb. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and How to Marry a Millionaire, cemented Marilyn Monroe's superstar status. But she dreamed of other projects. I wanted to play Grushenka in a film based on Fyodor Dostoevsky's novel The Brothers Karamazov. I considered the book Nana, by Emile Zola suitable for film adaptation. But the producers had other plans for the actress. However, Monroe managed to break her contract with 20th Century Fox. She was tired of a mediocre selection of sexy roles and a salary of $1.50 per week, much lower than that of her colleagues. In January 1955, she announced the creation of Marilyn Monroe Production and became the first woman since Mary Pickford to found her own production company. United Artists Pickford opened in 1919. Laurence Olivier's The Prince and the Showgirl is the first film produced by Marilyn Monroe Production. This is an adaptation of Terence Rattigan's play The Sleeping Prince. Monroe played the main role. Monroe received the right to approve the script, director and cameraman. For a time when the studios had all the power, this is a breakthrough. Hedy Lamarr. Her rise in cinema is associated with the controversial 1933 film Ecstasy, in which Hedy Lamarr appears in an explicit scene. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer CEO Louis Barth Mayer called the actress the most beautiful woman in the world. But the star considered beauty its curse. Any girl can look glamorous, Hedy Lamarr quipped. All you have to do is stand still and look stupid. The actress's passion was science. Among those who appreciated the intelligence of the Hollywood beauty was businessman and pilot Howard Hughes. He dreamed of creating faster airplanes and exclaimed, "You're a genius," when he saw Lamar's wing design. The idea was inspired by the anatomy of the fastest birds and fish. Lamar is also called the mother of Wi-Fi. Together with composer George Antheil, she developed a new communication system. Subsequently, the technologies they invented became the basis for Wi-Fi. Elizabeth Taylor. In 1944, the premiere of the film National Velvet took place. Leading actress Elizabeth Taylor was 12 years old. At such a young age she became a Hollywood star. Her debut film was released 2 years earlier. 3 Oscar statuettes are confirmation of her hard work and acting skills. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Taming of the Shrew, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Cleopatra are cult films. She was endowed with the mind of a shrewd entrepreneur. She used her own fame even after she stopped acting. Launched perfume before brand extension, became a common strategy for pop stars. This is the end of an era, her friend Barbra Streisand said after the actress's death. She recalled that Taylor was not only beautiful and famous. Streisand above all appreciated her philanthropy. Taylor made a tangible contribution to the fight against HIV and AIDS. She was funny. She was generous. She made her life meaningful, says Barbra Streisand.